Boom! Yes, people, welcome back to GNA TV. I hope you guys are well, wherever it is that you may be around the world. And yes, we're here to preview the game against Al-Hilal and Chelsea. Obviously, Chelsea will be facing them tomorrow around 4:30 UK time at Abu Dhabi. I know a couple of people that are currently out there at the moment ready for the game. We're going to delve into Chelsea. We're going to talk a little bit about team news. We're going to do a little bit of research on Al-Hilal. Then we're going to go and do our preferred team lineup. Our preferred team lineup as well. Open the lines. We're going to be here for the next 1 hour and 30 minutes. I've got to shoot around then after that. I've got such a busy day, guys. But I am still here to bring you streams as always. But before we move forward, let's cue that intro. Yes, people, welcome back to GNA TV. I hope you guys are well, wherever it is that you may be around the world. Al-Hilal versus Chelsea match preview show. Tomorrow, kickoff, 4:30 UK time. We're going to be going through the Chelsea, a little bit of Chelsea team news. We're going to then talk about Al-Hilal. We're going to try and, I've been trying to do a little bit of research on them as a team, what to expect, who are their key players, who should we be watching out for, their style of play as well, because their style of play is going to be interesting. We will be doing our preferred lineup for this game as well. The game will be kicking off in Abu Dhabi. Chelsea players will need to adapt to that heat. They will need to adapt to that heat. It is god hot out there. I'll tell you now, I've been to Dubai. I was also on my way to Abu Dhabi, but I couldn't cross at the time because of COVID restrictions. But let me tell you something now. It is hot. And it's going to play a big factor tomorrow, because when you look at Chelsea, and the current climate that we live in, and then Al-Hilal, who you have to bear in mind play in the Saudi Arabian league anyway, they're going to be used to this. This is like a normal day of football for them. These lot are playing in like 40 degrees weathers. Do you know what I mean? Like that's how they are. But let's go through the chat anyway and see what everyone's saying. Over 20 of you here already. Let's get them likes up, guys. Let's get them likes up. Subscribe to the channel as well. On our road to 4.2. Actually, 20 subscribers away from 4.2k subscribers as well. Who we got in the chat? Andre, as always, says, big up, Jim. Just completing my homework before the streams. Big up to you, my man. Big up to Abs as well. He says, big up, my brother, Jim. Please make sure you pepper that like button, subscribe. Please do so. Please do so. We are moving at some serious speed. Not going to lie. And it would be good to share the love, as people like to say. Share the love. Big up to Couch Critic, as always, my bro. Grey Wall Stinner is in the house as well. Concierge of Crime is here. He says, likes, hopefully, smash the likes, hopefully, Klasrev Masterclass today. Do you know what I mean? Klasrev Comedy was the last time, wasn't it? Last time we had him on. COD Mobile says, what up, GNA? How are you, mate? I am well, my man. I am well. I hope you are also well. Declared, nice to see you, bro. Noah, as always, big up to you. More confident to beat these chips. We'll see. Vinny, big up to you, my man. D-Stretched, as always, in the house. He's on his break, innit? He's on his break and he's on his phone and he's got GNA TV open as we speak. So, guys, let's talk it. Let's get into it. I'm not wasting any time today. I want to get into it. Let's look at the team news on the Chelsea side of things, shall we? Because obviously we know that they flew out there straight on the back of that game against Plymouth, which I was at, and it wasn't great. I get it in terms of adapting, climatizing. You know, it's good for them to be out there training early, shall we say. Mount is also back in light training. As we know, I saw it when I was there. He twisted his ankle and went straight down the tunnel, but he's back with the team as well. Maybe he should have got an haircut, man, because it's a bit hot out there. He shouldn't be rolling that mop on his head. Chelsea's second training session in Abu Dhabi was boosted by return of Mason Mount. So he's done some light individual training, building up to his fitness as well. You know, they've been put through their paces, as you can see, working very hard. Kepa's in goal. We also have to mention the return of Reece James. Reece James has flown out with the Chelsea team. He's currently out there as we speak. Whether he plays, whether he actually gets involved, I don't know. He might get a couple minutes here and there. I don't know if Tuchel's going to risk it, personally. But, you know, maybe a couple of minutes there, 20 minutes or so. Edouard Mendy Man's just traveling the world, picking up them cups, man. That's what Edouard Mendy's doing. He's also on his way over again. Does he start? Does Tuchel allow Kepa to start the one tomorrow and maybe bring Mendy into the final? That could potentially happen. That could potentially happen. So we'll have to see. It's going to be interesting. Chelsea will train tomorrow at the Mohammed bin Zayed Stadium, which is where they will be playing Al-Hilal on Wednesday. The press conference to that will also be live at 1 p.m. tomorrow. I thought it'd be today. Is it today or tomorrow? Let me have a look. Are they doing it today? Let's have a look. Must be tomorrow then. Why did I think it was today, man? But yeah, there's your news. There's your team news. Yeah, obviously everyone's there. Obviously Ben Chilwell isn't. We do have a fully fit squad, barring Ben Chilwell. Reece James has returned. Mendy is also meeting them out there after his great news over there. But you know, it's good. It's good to see that they're out there and trying to climatize and mix. I watched a couple of clips of the attackers playing together, scoring them silky goals. It's a shame we never see it on the pitch, though, isn't it? I hate it when they show us training clips because you always see like Havertz and Cho and Werner, for example, just banging in these goals bottom right hand corner, and you're like, why do we not see this? Why do we not see this in real life, man? Like, do you know what I mean? But it is what it is. It is what it is. What's everyone else saying? We've got Chelsea fan here. Big up to you, my guy, Eric Blue. I hope you're well, my man. I know. It's because I stream so early. A lot of people don't get to see the streams, but you also always got the option to re-watch it back, man. That's what I'm going to say. It's nice to see you in the chat, Eric Blue, man. Alfred, nice to see you, bro. Al-Hilal fans talking about being a small club, like they don't know what we probably have more support in their own country than they do. Alfred's coming out with beef. I did hear that on Twitter that there was a bit of beef between Al-Hilal fans and Chelsea fans. I didn't see it, but I was seeing some people commenting saying that the Al-Hilal fans are trying to come for the Chelsea fans, and that's quite good. It's good. It's good. You want that. You want that. Do you know what I mean? You want that kind of backwards and forwards argument before a game. That's what football's about, man. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Let's move on because I want to talk about Al-Hilal as a team. We've only got 14 likes though, and there's over 33 of you. So if you haven't hit that like, please do so. Let's try and get them likes up. Let's close that gap to 30 as quickly as possible. Smash it. Subscribe if you're new as well. If you are on your way through this, please subscribe to the channel as well. Jem, thoughts on your fans knocking about Kepa saving a pen? On your fans knocking about Kepa saving a pen versus the Mighty Blues? I don't know. I don't know what you mean, bro. Are they moaning about Kepa saving a pen? I mean, Kepa's been very consistent, to be fair to him, when he's been called upon. So there's not much you can really say to a guy that steps up and is doing his bit, should we say. Blue Muller, big up to you, my man. This is big up on the consistency, good content. Thank you very much, my man. Thank you for tuning in as well. Appreciate it as always. Hassan, they won their UCL equivalents twice in 3 years. Big up to you. Let's talk about Al-Hilal, shall we? So who are Al-Hilal? Because let's be serious. Before we were even told that we were playing against them, I was very like, who are these guys, man? Who are these guys? So a little bit of background on Al-Hilal SFC. They're in a place called Riyadh, which is in Saudi Arabia. They play in the Saudi Professional League. They were founded in the 16th of October, 1957. And their stadium is called the King Fahd International Stadium, which holds a capacity of around 68,752 people. Bigger than Chelsea Football Club Stadium, guys. Quite embarrassing, isn't it? It's quite embarrassing. Literally quite embarrassing. But yeah, there's a little bit of insight on there. We've got some more insights here as well. Always good to know who you're up against. We've also got this. Let's look at this. 5 facts about Chelsea's World Cup opponents, Al-Hilal. So they're a continental powerhouse. They've enjoyed plenty of success since 1957. They've won 50 domestic trophies, including a record 17 Saudi Professional League titles and a number of Arab regional competitions. So, they've dominated their league on a number of bases, maybe the highest in their league. And on top of that, they've won their FA Cup versions and things like that out there. They also have a powerhouse on they're a powerhouse on the continental stage. They have been crowned champions of Asia a record 4 times, following their victories in the Asian Cup Club Championship in 1991 and 2000, and the AFC Champions League. They have their own Champions League version, didn't they, in 2009 and 21. So in terms of ruling their area, being quite dominant, always being up there, a bit like what, the European teams do when they fight for Champions League, in that's what they're doing over on their side of things. The Riyadh club could have won three. The Riyadh club could have won 3 consecutive Asian titles, but their 2020 campaign was curtailed when a COVID-19 outbreak. So they were done by COVID-19, is hence why they didn't win in 2020. Now, their managerial turnover, you're going to probably remember this guy, because originally they've had over nearly 40 different coaches since 1957. They've had managers like Arthur George, ex-Romania boss, I can't even say his name, and the current Croatia head coach, Dalic, as well. But the most recent manager that is currently there at the moment, the Portuguese Leonardo Jardim. You might remember him quite well because he was linked to Chelsea, and Chelsea actually turned him away. He was the guy that brought a lot of success to Monaco in the years and brought the likes of Kylian Mbappe through the ranks. So yeah, he won a league title with Monaco in 2017, if you remember that. Also took spells in Braga, Sporting Lisbon, and he was also the boss of Olympiacos. The 47-year-old is Brazilian. Replaced the Brazilian Rogerio Michele last summer and led Al-Hilal to a 2-0 win over Pushang Steelers in the AFC Champions League final. So, I remember this guy, this Leonardo Jardim. I remember we was being linked with him after what he was doing at Monaco. You got to think that he brought for Mbappe through. There was the likes of Bakayoko there. Remember Lemar? Lemar was another individual that was playing very well at the time under this. So he had a very good base of young players at the time. And I remember Chelsea being offered him, and he kind of got turned away. I remember we kind of turned him away, and he really, from what I understand in reports, he got pretty pissed off. Read a little bit into that as well. So yeah, he's got a point to prove, trying to knock us out and getting Al-Hilal through. But he is an experienced manager, and he will bring a lot. So we will have to become prepared as much as possible as we possibly can. In terms of familiar foes, players that are playing for Al-Hilal on the pitch, players that we may remember from previous games at either Stamford Bridge or away. There's a number of players that we can talk about. So you've got let's have a look. So the 2 familiar imports are Matthias Pereira, if you remember, against when he was playing for West Brom, when we lost 5-2 at home. And he scored twice. I remember his 2 goals as well. Very good finishes. That was one of the worst games of last season. He is now over there from West Brom. So he's a guy that does know how to play against the Chelsea. Has actually had success against us as well, which is a bit painful, not going to lie. So he is out there. Good player, not going to lie. And you already remember the Man United flop, Nigerian forward, Igalo, is there also their forward over there. So Igalo and Pereira from West Brom are the big 2 familiar foes that we could sort of relate to. One playing for Man United, and the other one obviously playing for West Bromwich Albion as well. In terms of the Club World Cup experience, like Chelsea, Al-Hilal are making their 2nd appearance in the Club World Cup following their debut. Remember, if Chelsea the first time round, Romelu Lukaku, if I'm right, missing the penalty against Bayern Munich after Eden Hazard scored. Did he score in extra time, or was it before extra time that he scored? I can't remember precisely. But yes, on that occasion, the Saudi side made it past the 2nd round with a 1-0 win over Tunisia, Esperano of Tunisia, and led at halftime against champions Flamengo in the semi-finals before the Brazilian club hit back to interval to win 3-1. So this is their 2nd time in the Club World Cup. Like Chelsea, they also wear the same colour as us. Yeah, that is literally what it's saying here. Chelsea were in yellow for the semi-final. Al-Hilal will wear the first choice blue kit at the Mohammed bin. So they got the choice to wear the blue kit. We got the choice of wearing the fucking yellow kit, unfortunately. And yeah, in terms of huge social media following with 9. All right, a little bit more info for you before we finish off. Arab News reports that 2 years ago indicated that Al-Hilal have a huge social media following with 9 million Twitter followers, and their popularity in the region was evident during the 6-1 thumping of Al Jazeera on Sunday when the away support outnumbered the home fans in the crowds by 12,000 strong. So they had 12,000 more strong fans on there. So to be honest, Chelsea going there and playing them tomorrow, I am expecting it to be heavily outnumbered in terms of the fan numbers. I hope that we've got a good support out there. But there you go, guys. A little bit of news and backgrounds into the team that we're playing tomorrow. It's always good to learn about teams that we don't know. We know they're a continental powerhouse. Yeah, 1957, won 50 domestic trophies. Their manager, Leonardo Jardim, was linked to Chelsea. He's the guy that bought Monaco one of their first Liga titles. And then the familiar foes, as you know, we've got Pereira and Igalo as one of their main standouts. So there you go, guys. A little bit of news for you, before we start doing all the team news and that. I mean, there's over 75 of you guys here already, so make sure we smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. I am going to open up the lines very soon, but we're going to go through that team lineup, our preferred team lineup, or should I say, who we think Tuchel is going to play. I've missed quite a lot in the chat, so I'm just going to quickly go through that before I do that. That's what happens when you're reading off an article and trying to share it with you guys as well. Big up to W, who's here as well. Big up to Strip Bear as always. Strip Bear, we will be doing the Chelsea versus Arsenal women's game on Friday. Charlotte will be hosting that as well. Just a heads up for you. My question was thoughts on your fans knocking out one out. You know my thoughts on it. Zuma is a beast. Is what? Yeah, I mean, look, listen, I don't condone anything, and I don't know why Zuma's doing that. He's an idiot for even thinking or doing that to any animal. It doesn't matter if you're a cat fan or a dog fan. You don't do that. And I know some people were saying it wasn't as bad as it looked. Listen, the cat was running the other way, and he was launching it. Do you know what I mean? He was launching it, flying it across the blooming kitchen. You don't do that. But anyway, I want to move on. I don't want to talk about it too much, and I disagree with the whole the brutality towards animals. Big up to Chi. Abs, big up to you as well. The thing that scares me is we don't know the overall quality. Well, we know that they've got a good manager, and we know that they have certain individuals that are decent. We know that they're quite dominant, as I've just shown you guys. They're quite dominant in their league, winning it 50 times. They're quite dominant in cup competitions. They've won their league 50 times as well, which is quite big. I think it's more than any other team, it said there. So they're going to come and play their game. And I don't think they're going to be scared of this Chelsea team. I think they're going to come out. I think they're going to come. They're going to give it to us. They're going to... energy. I think there's going to be energy. I think there's going to be an energy that we're probably not used to. Because I do think that they're going to shut down. They're going to be hunting us. They're going to make it hard. They're not going to give us time. Now that may work in our fans, in our favour as Chelsea player, as Chelsea, because we do like someone to give us a bit of a press. However, the key thing tomorrow is going to be how quickly can Chelsea beat the press, and that's going to be determined based upon the individuals that we set up to play this game. I think we need to have movement. I think we need to have energy, and we cannot have any players on the pitch that are just going to be a burden that we're going to have to, we're going to have to carry, that are not working hard enough for the team. This team is going to come out and they are going to make it hard. I don't expect them to just sit back and be low block. We can expect Chelsea to dominate the ball. I get that to a degree, but they're going to come. I don't think that they're going to, I don't think they're going to change the way that they play just to, to accommodate the way, to stop us, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So I think we have to be ready for the energy. The heat's a thing, but he's going to know that his players are better adapted in this climate, in this heat. He's going to know that. So he will definitely look to get his players to make it hard for us. And by making it hard for us is not sitting back and allowing us to have the ball. Yeah, because that allows us to get into the game. What makes it hard for us is by making sure that they get in our faces and shut the ball down and try and win the ball higher up the pitch. That's what they're going to do. Big up to Undertaker CFC. I'm back. Big up to Andre Stripper. That was the Super Cup. What we got here? I want to win this badly. Would rather lose the League Cup. Listen, Chelsea, there's one trophy that Chelsea have not got to their name. That beautiful badge that sits there on our kit It's that. And I'm telling you now, I want it so bad. I do. I just want us to be able to rep that kit. And if we do it, and I promise you now, that kit comes out of that badge, I guarantee every Chelsea fan is buying that kit. That is the one kit that's going to be bought up. Big up to Bex in the house. Strip Bear with a donation. Thank you very much. I am doing amazing, Strip Bear. I hope you are well as well. Big up to you. She says, come on, Chelsea. Big up to Matt as well. Nice to see you. Big up to Reggie in the house. He says, easy fella, good luck in the cup. Probably go to the final and lose to the South America team. We will see. Big up to Matty K as always. Chelsea ladies will beat Arsenal. We'll go top babes. Please come and watch here on Friday. Yep, people, over 106 of you here already. Smash the likes as well. Ladies football, Chelsea versus Arsenal on Friday, so make sure you tune into that. Question for Jim: do you think Chelsea need to cover all angles on it, as this team is not too known? Yes, and that's why I'm saying I think we can only look to prepare ourselves, but I think Tuchel has to get the lineup right, and I think that we have to approach the game right. If we're slow and we're lethargic, and we don't move the ball quick enough, and we have individual errors in our game, i.e. the way we played against Plymouth, because we were very slow with the ball, predictable, then it's going to be a long game. And I don't want that. We have the quality to push forward. Big up to Ravi, Arpan as well. Our main problem is the ability to finish our chances. If we put it away our chances, and we'll win the game. I agree with that as well. I do think we will create chances. It's just that I do think at the same time we have to have the right personnel on the pitch. We can't be going into this game with people that don't want to work and run around. And I know Couch is saying it. Just say it, Jim. No, Lukaku. Look, it wouldn't surprise me if he starts tomorrow. I genuinely think that you may see him start the game. He started the last, 7 or 8 games and dropped stinkers. You probably end up playing him again. Personally, I would make him sit bench, and I would throw Havertz up front, and I would throw, Ziyech on, who's been on very good form, with Havertz and maybe a Mason Mount, and just see how it goes with that. Throw some people that have got high energy, high movement, go for it. You could throw Timo Werner in if you wanted to, but then you have to drop Ziyech and maybe play Mount with Werner and Havertz. But again, we're going to do all of that. We're going to go through the team lineup soon. Like Beck says, no passengers, man. We can have no passengers. It's true. I'm being honest with you. If we have any passengers tomorrow, I promise you now, and I'm going to say it because right now, so that you guys know when watching the game, if we have passengers tomorrow and Lukaku and certain individuals are not pulling their weight and not working for the team, there is a good chance that we could lose. And I'm going to say it because we're coming up against the unknown, and I am trying to predict what I think the unknown's going to do. And I do think that the unknown's going to come out and press and work hard and not give us time on the ball. I do. I really don't think they're gonna just flip flop on one side and just let Chelsea dominate the game. Even though I think we will try and contain the ball and have more of the ball, I don't think they're going to respect us as much as people think. Havertz hasn't looked great himself recently. I'd still go with Lukaku. That's on you. I would still prefer to see Havertz in this game, even though I agree he hasn't been that great. Aren't you flying there, Jim? Yeah. I could have, to be fair to Fato. I didn't know until I saw Fato's room yesterday and how big it was. I literally could have been out there. Big up to Big Rom as well. We have to win because CWC is not easy tomorrow to win. We have to win Champions League, and it's not every day we can win the Champions League. It's true. This is once in a lifetime opportunities. The last time Chelsea were here was back in after 2012. We need to try and get this done, man. Jimmy says, if we win, we will be the third English club to win it after Man United and Liverpool again. Exactly. We want it. We want it. We want to be in them names. Big up to DJ Savjay as well. As big up to him. Big up to Daniel Knight in the house. Big up to you, my man. Guys, over 107 of you guys here. We've only got 31 likes. Let's get them likes up. Let's close it to 50 likes. We could easily do that with a flick like that. If everyone just literally, while they're listening to me, hit that like below. If you're new, subscribe. We're 20 away from 4.2k subscribers. So let's get us there. The lines are going to be open shortly as well. I'm just going to quickly fly through the team's lineups that I think Tuchel's going to pick. And then we're going to open up the line. Big up to Matthew as well. He says, we are playing against a team in their biggest match of their club history. Al-Hilal will be up for it. I agree. Grey Wolf Dinner says, as a big fan of Lukaku, for me, this is where I'm going to be seriously judge him. If he's still playing crap and costs us this trophy, I will go hard on him. Fair enough. Like I Havertz as a floating player, is what Stripper saying. Do you think Reece James will play tomorrow? My answer is no. I don't think he's in a position to do so. However, he has travelled as long with Mendy, and I would expect that hopefully they would have minimal minutes, maybe none. Really, it wouldn't surprise me if there was none. But I do expect minimal minutes to be given to Reece James. We need to get him fit. We've got too many games in the Premier League, too many games coming ahead. We've got the Carabao Cup final against Liverpool at the end of February. We need to get Reece James up to speed as quickly as possible. And I don't mean by throwing him in and just using him every game. I mean, slowly bring him in and give him minutes. We need Reece James fit. We need him back. We need that. We need that option. And Reece James gives us that option. And I'm going to tell you something else now before we do the lineups. Yeah. Reece James gives Tuchel a problem. A good problem, not a bad problem, but he gives Tuchel a problem. And I'll tell you why. He's now got the decision to either stick with the 4 or play with the 3. If he plays with the 3 and we go back to a 3 because now Reece James is back and you start seeing more of Alonso, etc., I don't think we'll be seeing as much of Lukaku playing as a single forward up front. That's my opinion. If he sticks to the 4, Reece James will play as a right back and be asked to offer the same service as he did in the 3, but Lukaku will still continue to play in this formation. That's the way I see it. That is generally the way I see it. It will either be one or two things, but Reece James for me is the key. It's the key to knowing what Tuchel wants to do moving forward until the end of the season. Is he going to commit to the 4? Or is he now going to go, do you know what? I'm not too impressed with the 4 and what the forwards are doing. I'm going to keep it hard and strong at the back. You know, put the extra 2 defenders on the pitch, and we'll try and stick to what we know. And play the wing backs. Lukaku will get games, but then I expect to see more of the Werners and the Havertzes to play off the 3, if that makes sense. So we'll have to see. James will be back against Lille. Reece can play in a 4. He can. But Reece also gives you the option to go back to a 3. Why are we playing the 4 more than anything, Couch? Because we can't play the 3. We don't have the wingbacks to play the 3. Reece James gives us the option to play the wingbacks again. So what is Tuchel going to do? Is he going to stick to the 3? Or is he going to play the 4? It's going to be interesting. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. Reece James won't be playing. Pretty sure he'll be there as a cheerleader. Hilal, Tuchel's missing out is our biggest miss. Yeah, that's true. I think was he back for the final? He might fly out to the final if we get past them anyway. Hilal's a good team. They destroyed Jazeera 6-1. Exactly. That was the biggest defeat in the Club World Cup competition, is what I've been told as well. I read. We play 2 systems from attack to defence. Don't get me wrong. We could start with the 3 at the back and then slowly switch to the 4. 100%. 100%. But it's understanding how Tuchel wants to move forward. Because if Alonso and James start playing more games, then for me, it's back 3. Because you're not seeing Alonso getting told to go in the back 4 unless he's taken off the pitch in the second half and we bring Malang Sarr on, who we know that can then play more comfortable as a left back. Then we'll see. That's why I'm saying Reece James is quite key. If we get the final, Tuchel and Mendy will be there. So I thought, I have, and I don't condone any animal brutality whatsoever. So for me, it was horrible to see. I didn't watch all of it because I didn't like it, to be honest. Marcos Alonso would get outdone by Andre Carrillo. There you go. Hi, Tam. You sound like you know what you're talking about. Are you a Chelsea fan? Are you an Al-Hilal fan, mate? Or do you just know from that league? Do you watch a lot of that league? Let us know, mate. It'd be good to know in the chat. Who's my favourite and least favourite? Do I have to do this? I don't really have agendas for players. I don't have, all right. Based on what I've seen up to now, my favourite player is Thiago Silva. I just love Thiago Silva, man. He's my guy. My least favourite player at the moment, I can't stand Barkley, man. I genuinely can't stand Barkley. I hate the guy. I actually genuinely hate him so much. And Alonso's close, but I'll probably say Barkley. I ain't saying who you think I'm going to say. I'm not going to do that. I'm not that reactionary yet. Pereira is a baller for Hilal, is what Heightham is saying. I want Hilal in the Asian UCL knockouts. All right, let's move. Let's move. Alonso's Jim's favourite. He fucking ain't. Barkley over Lukaku is what Andre's saying. Come on, guys. Don't do this. Don't do this. My least favourite player is Ross Barkley. Same. I fucking hate Ross Barkley, man. My favourite is definitely Thiago Silva. Anyway, let's get into this because I want to open up the lines and give you guys at least a good 45 minutes in here. I have got a shoot at 2, so I want to try and get you in as quickly as possible. Do you know what, actually? Rather than me do this myself, because it gives you guys more of the opportunity to get involved. There's over 140 of you here. Only got 38 likes, though, man. Can we get this up to 50 likes? Guys, get this up to 50 likes. There's 140 of you here. There's no way in hell you've all liked. Just hit that little thumb. Hit that little thumb, please. Get it up to 50 likes, please, minimum. I'm going to put the link in, and I'll allow you guys to jump on and do this lineup with me. I'll allow you to come and do this lineup with me. But I can't have thousands of people on when I do this, otherwise we're never going to get through it quick enough. So I need like 4 people. The quickest 4 people that come in. The quickest 4 people that come in. Let's go. Come on, get them likes up. We've only got 45. Let's go. Let's get over 50, guys. Over 50. Link is in the chat now as well. So as soon as 3 or 4 people come in, I'm going to remove it. So who else wants to come in? That's 1. All right, Abs is 1. Who else is coming in? Grey is 2. Anyone else? Before I remove it? Anyone else want to join us?
Yo, Jem, what are you saying?
Not bad, mate. Not bad. Just want one more person to come in, and then I'm removing the link because I don't want too many people in it. Or is it? I can't get through it quick enough. And then we'll open up the lines for everyone to come in straight after that. Anyone else want to join us? The link is there. The link is there. All right, cool. Hassan, and we've got Bryanson as well. How you doing, guys?
Yeah, we're all right.
Good, mate.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm a bit nervous for tomorrow. I don't know why. I'm so nervous.
You nervous?
Yeah, I just want Chelsea to win the Club World Cup. I just want to see Chelsea to win it. As I said, it's not easy to win that trophy. As I said, because to win this, you have to win the Champions League, and to win the Champions League is not every day.
Can you guys hear me properly? Am I loud and clear? Or...
Sorry?
I said, can you guys hear me properly, or is it still a bit quiet?
I just about hear you. You're all right. You're not bad. Like, you're just a little bit like you're not there.
One second.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Because I'm adjusting the mic.
Yeah, there we go.
Is it still quite loud, bad, or?
No, you're right now. You're right, Hassan. You're right. You're all good.
All right. No. I was gonna say Al-Hilal, like basically they're like one of the biggest in terms of Arabia. And they do have what's it called, quality to do, like knock us out, like to do a smash and grab. But I would have said that they're bombs, like what other Chelsea fans say. You understand what I mean? Like we've lost to like a team that we called a bomb in the final 1-0 with the likes of Lampard or we lost. So yeah, I mean they're in the semi-finals, and that's all I was going to say. Really, like I want to disrespect them to the degree that people disrespect them, because I do know they have a certain quality, not just Ferreira. But yeah, I mean we still should be beating them realistically, because we should be going full squad against them and basically being on to the degree, but we should have underestimated them at the same time.
All right, fair enough. Interesting. Let's get through the team. Let's go quickly go through this, guys, because I want to just try and see what you think and feel. I think we will set up as in a 4-2-2-2. I don't see us going back to a back 3. Do you all agree, or do you disagree?
I agree with you. It can be a 4.
Yeah, I think.
All right, cool. So in terms of goalie, Kepa, yeah, I'm not even
put the cat in. Put the cat in, yeah.
Right, Kepa's in. Mendy is back. I think Mendy could potentially jump the final, though. What do you think if Kepa plays now and Mendy, if he comes in, might start?
I'll be honest. I think we should start Kepa in both games.
Nah.
Okay.
But play Mendy in the League Cup final against Liverpool.
Mendy should play.
No. I think Mendy should start for the final.
Yeah, trust.
To be honest, I want Chelsea to win the Club World Cup. I will move the Club World Cup than the League Cup. To be honest, I want the Club World Cup more.
What are you saying?
Yeah, I agree.
No. I think based on form, Kepa deserves the semis, and think probably Mendy would probably play in the final just so he could get a medal. But I think I'm not scared of like playing Kepa against them. I mean, they do have quality, but I think our defense would handle it. I think Tuchel could probably put off a strong defense against them.
What are you saying, Abs?
Yeah, so obviously I'm trying to see Kepa play this game because that's just how it is. And yeah, I think Mendy, because I don't know what the COVID rules are, but I'm not sure. Wait, is Mendy back now? Has it been confirmed?
He's flying out there with the team. So, yeah,
he's going to have to take a PCR as well.
He won't be available for tomorrow. He might be available for the final, but then again, we have to see what happens.
All right, we're gonna say Kepa in goal, and then hopefully he can do a job because he's been alright. The only mistake he actually made in this run was the goal that KDB scored. I thought he could have done a bit better.
Exactly. But I think the City game, it was gonna be a 0-0 draw. Just that goal that.
Yeah, Mendy would have saved that.
Yeah, it would have been a 0-0. If it wasn't for that goal, it would have been a 0-0. We were so good. We were so good defensively. We're so good.
Who's left back? Malang Sarr or Alonso?
Malang Sarr, please.
But I'm 50-50 for that because.
No, wait. Can I just say something? This is what Tuchel's doing. Yeah, this ain't what we want. So just bear that in mind.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna lie.
I still think he's going Malang Sarr. I think he's fell out with Alonso.
He's gonna play Sarr, but then I think he's gonna bring like Alonso, Barkley, all these and the rest like the main players. I think no. He's going to kill off this game as quickly as he can and probably save his players for the final.
But guys, but let's not forget. You see, Malang Sarr is good defensively, but the good thing I like about Alonso, he can score goals, free kicks. You see. So
but
that's what I like about Alonso.
I think Alonso will come on second half, just like when the game's killed off. We need to kill this game off.
It's going to be the first trophy we ever won, so we need Kepa to be in goal. Mendy might be tired. That's true. I agree. I think Kepa will start this game, bro. Please, if possible, support the channel. Please do so, guys. There is the super chat option as well. If you want to super chat, then please do so. It does help the channel. I have a lot of respect for Kepa. He comes back from the depths of obscurity to find his game again. Yep, I agree. I think Sarr will start this game. I don't see Alonso coming in. The only time I see Alonso coming in is if I keep saying it, if we choose to switch it to a back three again. And obviously Reece James for me is the big key in doing so. But it's going to be interesting to see if Tuchel does that moving forward, So we'll see. Who's your two centre backs then? Are we going for Silva and Rudiger?
Yes, both 100%, no doubt.
The only thing I maybe could see is Rudiger and Christensen, but for this I need Silva.
Yeah, both.
I need this game killed off.
They got good strikers, Igalo and Marega. They're good strikers.
Yeah, Marega in the Champions League last year, but we dealt with them quite well, to be fair.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I think Rudiger and Silva will play. I don't personally think Christensen will start.
Yo, can you hear me, Jeff?
Huh?
Can you guys hear me?
We can
hear you. Dan, how you doing, bro? You all right?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad. I mean, Dan, going into this game, we've said that we think we're going to do a four at the back. We've gone for Sarr, Rudiger, Silva, and Kepa so far. No Christensen. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, who answered for me?
Huh?
Who just answered for me?
I don't know. No, don't answer for it. I thought it was you that said it.
That's funny. Well, nah, yeah, I agree with this. Christensen can hold that bench.
Yeah. All right. Right back. Are we sticking to Aspie or is Reece James? Do people think Reece James is going to go? I don't think Reece James is going to start. But
Aspie's been playing good as well. Like, he deserved to start, I think.
Yeah. I don't think James will come in. I actually don't think James, personally, I think if he can have a couple of minutes, it'd be like 15 minutes here and there. But I wouldn't play him to start games.
It'll probably be 5-10, to be honest.
I don't even think he's going to come on. Unless if we're winning 5-0 or something.
No, probably like the last 5 to 10 minutes. Like what he did with Lukaku when he came back from injury.
Oh, what about Chalobah? I forgot about Chalobah, actually. Chalobah's
then come out
sub. As a sub.
I think Chalobah starts,
Well, Aspie.
Guys, is it a 5 sub rule or is it 3?
Yeah, but you've got Thiago Silva there, and if Jorginho plays, he will be like he's vice captain anyway. So is there not an argument, Dan, that Chalobah could start over Aspie? He's gone.
Over Silva, maybe. I think Aspie's going to play this game because with Silva, he just came back from Brazil, so I don't really want to overplay him. But
yeah,
considering the circumstances we're in, we need to play. And obviously, because the board didn't want to go get Tuchel the many really needed. So we're in a messed up predicament.
So all right, so you think it will be you think it will be Aspie and not Chalobah? I think it'll be Chalobah personally. I've got a feeling.
No, I think it'll be Aspie. If it's this formation, I think it'll be Aspie. I think Aspie's exactly. A better right back.
Chalobah don't play right back. The only way in which I see Aspie, see Chalobah playing in this team and Aspie not is if Chalobah plays in the DM instead. In fact, now
it's also 5 subs as well. You know, I didn't know that. I thought it was only 3.
If he went 3 at the back, at the back, you could play Chalobah and then play Aspie as a right wing back. But
yeah, that wouldn't be bad. But then Alonso left wing back. You really trying to see that?
No, I don't want to see that. That's the thing. Dan, what do you think? Chalobah or Aspie?
Aspie. Yeah, man.
I'll put trust in my costume on Aspie.
Right.
Chalobah hasn't played for a while, has he?
Yeah, but he played against Plymouth. He came on.
Like he hasn't started a game for a while.
That Chalobah might start just because of maybe the pace element, and I don't know.
When's the last game Chalobah started? I can't remember.
Aspie needs dropping immediately, is what HM says.
No.
Chalobah played right back many times in France. Yeah, I mean Aspie scored the goal, bro. We can't be dissing Aspie.
Yeah,
Let's go into the midfield.
I think we need experience. We need experience.
Exactly.
Did Aspie played in the last Club World Cup, didn't he?
He played.
Yes, he played. Yeah, he played.
Who's your 2 in the middle, guys? Because you got Kante, you got Jorginho, you got Kovacic.
Kante Kovacic.
No way. I'm not risking Kante again. I know I'm getting injured for the final. I'm going Georgie cover.
You know what? I think this is a good game for Jorginho. Actually, I feel like you need someone to control the game a bit more. I'd actually play Jorginho.
Are we not worried that the potential pace of Al-Hilal against Jorginho if he's left isolated?
Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm not worried about Kante getting injured, but we've seen how injury prone he can get. So
yeah, but we say that every game about him. When's the last time he played? Just sitting on the bench.
He's not
been on the bench. Is Cover fit? Because he came off.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Look,
I wouldn't mind Jorginho Kante. Jorginho Kante, but
I think Jorginho Kante could happen, but then I think Kovacic would be important for the progression.
No, I think it's Kante cover.
I'm easy with whoever. I'm just saying that if we play Kante in this game, like because of
I would say he'd probably play him and put on Jorginho to kill off the game.
You know, actually, yeah, you're right, Bonda. It's a big game. Throw N'Golo in there.
What are you saying, Dan? Dan boy, are you there?
Get myself off mute. Listen, Jorginho. I mean, I don't really care for this. Like, I think we should have enough to beat this team. If it's Kova Georgie, Kante Georgie, it doesn't matter. We should beat them. That's my personal opinion. I've heard some of the comments.
You're not worried about maybe getting overrun by a team that might be fit, like that might be able to might not sit back. That's what I keep saying to people. Might get in our faces, might try and make. And if Kovacic is high up the pitch and they've got, I don't know how quick these boys are. I've not seen them. So if they're quick, is there not a chance that Jorginho might get caught a couple of times on his own?
Respect to them, but Jorginho's Ballon d'Or number 3, so.
Yeah, but my point
I don't think some a la league. You know what I mean? Like I hear that, but we should still have enough to beat these guys. And Jorginho, like I think that some of that is overstated. That's more so like Premier League based, right? Because we have a lot of pace and power in the Premier League, and you can get overrun that way. I don't think in a competition like this we will have to worry about that to like the same.
You have to take into consideration.
And I watched their game; they're really good, but they were playing some bums. Let's be honest. That 6-1, the team they were playing were absolute trash.
Yeah, but you have to also take into consideration we ain't in any real great form at the moment. Do we need to just play our strongest teams to just get us through at the moment? Because I do think that I can't remember the last time we played well. I genuinely think that we've just been so bad.
Tottenham, that was it.
That's what I'm saying. If Kante's fit, I know it's a competition. Like, is it worth just throwing him in there and hoping that he can just be Kante and just get us through it? You know what I mean? Like, just Kante us all the way to the final.
All I'm saying, man, is just play Kante for that silverware.
Now, you know what? To be fair, Kante and Cover, when we last played them as a pivot, they were cold against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll be an attacking midfield as well. We'll be able to
you know what? Kante and Cover could work. In fact, no, Kante and Cover would be a good pivot, but then, and we've got Mount, who probably will start this game, assuming he's fit. So, anyway, if because we know Kante doesn't like to sit, then you've got someone who can come and cover for him.
Yeah. No, I hear you. All right. Well, look, Kante and Kovacic, and who's going for Kovacic, Jorginho? Who said Kovacic, Jorginho? This is what we think Tuchel's going to do, by the way.
I think Tuchel will bring Jorginho on second half to kill off the game. We need to kill it.
You think he'll bring the second half?
Yeah, I think Tuchel will play Jorginho and Kante.
No. You bring on Jorginho to kill off the game, and that's what I think he'll do. Kill it as fast as possible. The rest are players.
To be fair, Jorginho's not really put a foot wrong in any games that aren't Prem games. So in the League Cup and World Cup, he's been.
I don't know, man.
I mean, it depends though, because Jorginho is good. A lot of our players are cup players anyway. Just turn up. But,
yeah, everyone's saying in the chat we need to just play our strongest team. Like this
is exactly. We can't. It's a silverware. It's the silverware. Even if it's not rated as high.
Is it Kante Kovacic that won 4-0? Was it Kante Kovacic against Juventus?
No, Jorginho was there.
I was Kante, and then Kante came off and Loftus-Cheek played.
All right, let's move because we'll be stuck all day on this. People, some people said Kante Kovacic, some people said Jorginho, Kante. I don't really care, to be honest. I'm not really fussed, but
I like all three.
Yeah,
so.
I think it'll be a 4-2-3-1, Jim.
Yeah, and it's like what Couch said there. It's like it's hard to make a decision because we don't actually know our opposition well enough, so we don't know what to really counter against. Or it's true. We have got 5 subs. That's true as well, so we can rotate. Two in front. Does Hakim Ziyech continue his chance in this team?
Yes.
Should I be honest with you? Yes. This is the competition where he'll probably step up in. He's a cup guy, man. He's that moment player. We probably need him in this team.
Hakim Ziyech, it's Hakim Ziyech for everyone then, yeah? That's a straight yes
for
everyone.
He's been mint recently.
He's a big game player, man. He's just that moment player that we need.
Exactly. And he's probably got...
No. I want to see Barkley.
Oh,
no.
Can we leave Barkley here? Can we take Barkley and then leave him?
No, you can't be saying that on my stream when there's 280 people right now, mate.
Then you need to kick him out for that.
Gonna kill you.
Hey man, listen.
Kick him out for that.
Guys, this is number 8, man. Messed up.
Yeah, it's got to be Ziyech. It's got to be Ziyech. On that, we've got 270 of you here right now. We've only got 84 likes. Let's get it to 100. Please do that. If you're new, subscribe. We're only 13 away from 4.2 subscribers, so please subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. I think Ziyech starts, guys. I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. I think he likes Ziyech at the moment, and I think he deserves it. To be fair, he's actually been all right. I'm waiting to see if we get consistency from him. I'm still reserved on him. I'm not over the top about him still, but we'll see. On the left, Mason Mount walked off with an injury, went down the tunnel, trained, done some light training. Not the first day they were out there, the second day they were out there. Does he play off the left, or does Christian Pulisic now come in and play this game?
Pulisic on the left, Pulisic.
No.
Although he's bad.
I want Mount.
Although he's awful.
Or Odoi, yeah. You got Cho, Pulisic, or Mount. Who are we going with?
I think he's going to play Cho. I just got this feeling
like that.
I think he's going to play Cho again.
No, Cho's not been good recently, to be fair.
Yeah, although he's
I think people liked him.
I was going to say, like, does anyone know the extent of Mount's injury? They did say they were going to give an update. Only they can't find out. I don't know.
All I know is that from the clips I've seen, Mount's been training. So, I don't know. The thing is, I'd rather play Mount than Cho because Cho's been awful.
Was you not impressed with Cho the last game? Do you not think he was...
No way. He's rubbish.
If it was up to me, I wouldn't play Cho, but I think
I want to see Pully play there.
I know that's your boy though. Like you don't want to play Cho.
Cho's never been my guy. I'm not a Cho stan. I prefer Mount over Cho.
What about Pulisic?
Well, I would say we'd play Pulisic.
What about Captain America? Why can't we get Captain
Pulisic.
America in?
Yeah, I'd play Pulisic, but I think Tuchel's going to go with Cho.
No, but Pulisic as well has been completely out of form for us.
Yeah,
I'm personally saying he's not choosing the other three.
What about Werner?
Part of the reason why I'm saying maybe not
consistency is a big thing. Just play Kovacic. I mean, just play Cho. You know, and then if Mount isn't fit, you play Havertz and number 9 up top.
What about Pulisic?
I'd rather see Havertz.
1 second, we're going to head. Dan, why not Pulisic?
Consistency.
What?
I mean, I've always said that. Like they're all trash, right? Cool. So I just want to see Kovacic and Cho build a partnership over 5 games, and let's see what that looks like. If it's terrible, then you give Pulisic his own 5 games.
Yeah, I personally want to see Pulisic in there, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think he should be playing. We should give him some games off that in that position. But Hudson-Odoi is who you should call him for, and then we have got the 5 sub rule. You can throw Mason Mount in, in the second half. You can do that. If you want to throw Pulisic on, you can do that. So if you think Cho are going to start and Mount if he's not fit, and we're basing this that he's not fit, guys. Yeah. So any Mount lovers in the chat, calm down before you start.
Okay, no Mount then.
Havertz. If Mount's not there, Havertz is a certified player. I'm not saying that guy up front. No way.
So
Lukaku. It's going to be both of them.
Yeah, this is what we think Tuchel's going to do, right? So he's going to play Lukaku.
No way. No way. Keep Lukaku as far away from this team as possible. We've been dead for weeks.
What I want to see.
All right, should we play Stuttgart Bell then?
No.
No,
I want Werner and Lukaku. I still want that. I want to see that, but for some reason,
is no. You know,
I have to play. Havertz is in.
Havertz is so far. Assuming Mount is fit, then it's Mount and Havertz. So.
Nah, man. I think he's going to play Lukaku. I'm sorry, I can't take it. Like, I don't want to see him on the. Who's this? Lukaku. This is his brother.
That's a real one. We got the brother. Did we get the wrong one?
I'm putting his brother up, man. He said.
No, but Jem, you know what it is, like, because I spoke to a couple men who went to this stable. We already said like this Al-Hilal team, like when they played Al Jazeera, was it their fans? Even though they were the away team in that scenario, their fans actually outnumbered the home fans and outsang them as well.
German duo, please. Havertz and Werner is what Andre's saying. We need the German duo. We need the movement. I actually wouldn't mind Havertz and Werner personally. I'd go with that. I know.
Yeah, Werner was awful against Plymouth though.
He's playing, yeah, but I keep saying this about Werner. You're asking him to play as a left wing. It's not his game. It's like asking Lukaku to play right wing. Like that's what he's doing at the moment. Like, and tell him to stay out there as well, not make any movement. Like I don't know.
I don't. To be honest, Werner and Lukaku. That's not asking which shade it fits nicer. Whoever plays, I hope that they do a job. Werner will work harder for the team, but Lukaku's probably going to be, even though he's absolute, he'll probably be seen as more of a threat just because of his size.
So who's saying Lukaku? Yes or no?
Yeah, but what I would say with Lukaku is he does really good against. Well, usually he does really good against poor teams, bad centre backs. So I'd actually fancy him maybe to perform in this game. But
yeah, we've been fancying him to perform for a while, but he's not been doing that for 8 games.
You know what it is though? I'll say this though: Lukaku, he can start the semi. He cannot start the final. I don't care. He can't. Because every final he's played in, he's lost. And he's been the worst player for them. He cannot start the final if we get there.
I think Lukaku's starting this game. And then I think it's either going to be Havertz or Mount. It might be Werner. Who knows? You never know. But
if everyone who travelled is fit, keep Lukaku out of the team, play Havertz and Mount.
So we're kicking Lukaku out. Even look, I think this is what Tuchel's going to do. I'm just going to say it before we change it quickly. This is what I think Tuchel's going to do. I think Lukaku and Havertz will play or Mount. And then Cho will play Ziyech, Kovacic, Kante. This is what we think. Sarr, Rudiger, Kepa, Silva and Aspie. Now, if we was to change it, are we saying that Havertz and Mount would be our front two? I don't think it would be, personally.
I'd rather that. That's not what.
I think Havertz is in and out. Hopefully.
I think Mount will play, to be honest.
Mount will play as well.
Okay.
So
Mount
you could.
infinitely
I
better.
don't mind that though, because that's movement. When you've got Hudson-Odoi and Mount, Havertz and Ziyech, I think that could work. I think that could potentially
It
work.
works. Well, the only reason why it wouldn't work, so to say, is that I think Mount isn't one of that kind of guy. He's not someone who runs in behind. Cho and Havertz are, but when Ziyech tries to play them balls, Mount's not the kind of guy who's going to make those diagonals.
Yeah.
He's not that kind of player. But it's calm because Mount is not kind of player.
I just think having a bulldozer actually might work in this game. That's why I think Lukaku could do good.
Okay, calm. Put me in there. You know what? Just for the thing is, all right, calm. Drop Cho and put Lukaku in there because Havertz and Mount are 30 starters.
It's either Havertz or Lukaku. It's not going to be both, man.
Yeah,
No.
You're right. But then who plays with him in the two? Then you're saying that it's going to be a Mount or a Werner, or
But
what?
he's not playing. He doesn't. When do we don't really play a two? Like,
We're not
usually
playing
4-3-3. We're not playing a two.
We're going to go for a 4-2-3-1. And if we're going with 4-2-3-1, assuming everyone's fit, Mount can play in the 10 and then Havertz up front.
All right, 4-2-3-1, and then you're saying Havertz either up front, Mount, Ziyech,
What?
Mount there. Yeah, that's a weird 4-2-3-1, isn't it? What the fuck is that?
I don't know. That's a terrible force.
That's even worse.
Their fucking formation layouts are shit on here. Like, that's another 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That'll be my ideal one. So Mount is basically the number 10 behind Havertz, and the best players, they probably both switch positions because they're quite, they're quite.
Listen, if we're making choices here, I need Kepa on that bench, man. Keep it solid with you guys. Yeah. You know what? I don't need Al-Hilal or Marega scoring a 40-yarder random goal. I don't need that.
But Mendy is not even there yet. Mendy is not even there yet.
Yeah,
Mendy's pulling up tonight.
Respect Kepa, mate. He's cat.
He's pulling up tonight.
The last thing I want is Mendy doing.
He's still celebrating, man. Let the guy celebrate the AFCON. Come on.
Listen, if we lose another final because a long shot,
it's a semi-final.
It's a semi-final, yeah.
Okay, so if we don't get to another final, either way, if we lose this game by a long shot, I'm too cool out, man. I already said it. I'm too cool out.
What about if we don't score no goals?
Yeah, then if we concede a long shot, we don't score a goal, then it's the player's fault.
Guys, just quickly, Josh with a donation. He says, this fan base is incredible. Cho has been absolutely terrible for 3-4 games now, and people still want him in the team. Maybe I need more context. Thank you for the donation, brother. Hope you will. Redneck, what are you saying, mate?
But Cho, it doesn't even... I'm surprised he actually on the flight.
Why? You think it's that bad?
I mean, okay, I think it's going to be same lineup. Is going to be, first of all, it's going to be Lukaku and Mount. It's definitely not going to be Cho. It is definitely.
What about Pulisic?
I don't really. I think it's Kai Havertz, but I really don't.
He don't play Lukaku and Havertz together, does he? He don't like it.
Well, I don't know why, but I thought if we play, Lukaku should be playing off the side, and Kai Havertz should be in the middle.
We'll play his brother, Redneck. That's his brother.
What the hell is that?
That's his brother.
Lukaku.
That's his brother.
That's like Kaka.
That's his brother, Lukaku.
Yeah. We got Lukaku, man. This is the real Lukaku, man.
Even I'm not that disrespectful to Lukaku, but move on. But look, I don't think if Lukaku and Kai Havertz playing, how I said, it needs to be Kai Havertz needs to be in the middle because he produces more movement no matter what, and Lukaku can play off the side. But I don't. Everything is going to be the same we played for the past couple of games. The only thing that changes I can see is going to be what's his name? Dropped is Cho is going to be dropped, and it's going to be Alonso, not Sarr.
Why would it be Alonso in the back four?
Alonso, I back it, man.
I think it's going to be Alonso.
I just listen. I just saw a quote from Zotslow, who's our assistant manager, that they're going to have a conversation to see who starts tomorrow. In terms of Mendy or Kepa, which means Mendy can start tomorrow.
Okay.
So that conversation better go well, and Mendy better start.
Ooh. I wouldn't play him though. He's been traveling around and stuff. And, he's just been celebrating yesterday.
Yeah, he's been
like,
celebrating. Let the guy chill a little bit. I think he should.
we
definitely
should
should
be
start
beating
the
Al-Hilal
final.
without Mendy, shouldn't we? Really? Fuck me. We can't beat Al-Hilal without Mendy. No chance. But I don't think.
Is Tuchel is already there or no? Is Tuchel there or no?
No, he's not there. He'll go to the final if we make it.
Okay.
Yeah, or the third place playoff.
Do what?
Or the third place playoff if we get there. And yeah, I've just seen it at BBC. So Edward Mendy is currently with the squad.
Oh no, I can't keep doing that. It's saggy. I can't. God.
Who's that? Nick, you're right.
Yeah, like that's probably like a 3-hour flight for going from Cameroon over there. So
What
got there quickly. He's ready.
Hold on. So man went from hold on, Dan. You're telling me that a man who went from Senegal to Cameroon to Abu Dhabi should be ready to go play a game for us?
What was he doing in Senegal?
Celebrating.
Oh, it's okay. So he's going from Senegal to Abu Dhabi.
What is going to be
Yeah, that's not exactly easy, is it? You're going from West Africa to the Middle East.
That's pretty easy. Have you made that trip before?
No, because I've not been to Middle East.
Okay, then you don't know. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, yo,
From
man,
Nigeria to yes, I made the trip. Yes, I made the trip. Not from Senegal.
Lion, man.
From Nigeria to Abu Dhabi.
You went from Nigeria to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Dan, you gotta find your bus and stop talking rubbish.
Hey, Nick, have you seen your grandkids yet?
Oh shit.
I'll see them every day.
Guys, man, let's not get into that.
Can I start? Can I talk?
Okay, don't mention me again, all right?
The team was really.
Oh, Nick, 1 second. Go.
Yeah.
Hold on, Dan.
First of all, go. Yeah. First of all, Kepa has to play for his performances so far. Mendy, he can have another rest. And, maybe in the final it'll be Mendy. We don't know. But Kepa's doing well, so keep him. He has to have some games. We're going to need him. We've got a lot of cup games coming up. Go keep him happy. And the back four, I think it'll be the same back four like against Plymouth. So Rudiger. Silva might be back, actually. So it could be Sal Rudiger, Silva, and Aspie. I can see that. And in the midfield, I think it'd be Kante hasn't played for a while, so it could be Kante and Kovacic. But whoever we put there, it doesn't matter because, we should be winning against these teams, really. So, and up front, it's very hard because no one's on form. So I can't put Cho in the team for sure. He's been the worst player, one of the worst. I have Ziyech, Havertz, Mount, and Lukaku. Lukaku has to be there simply just to try and score because we paid a lot of money. So
he doesn't know how to score.
I agree.
But he has to.
I agree with Nick.
If he doesn't, like we said, if he doesn't, he'd probably go in the summer or another year.
Just put his brother up front. Might be better.
Who? Havertz.
That's his brother.
That's his brother. Yeah, take his brother off and pull Lukaku, please.
All right, fair enough, Nick. Fair enough. What we got? We got C1. C1, what are you saying?
I'm good. You good? You guys good?
All good, mate. All good. How you feeling for this game and what you think of the lineup?
I'm fine as long as Thiago Silva and Kante play. I'm fine. So I think the attack. I think Havertz will play, and I think Mount will probably come on for Cho because I think Tuchel probably wants to keep consistency in the attack.
Yeah, but Cho is not consistency.
That's
at
not
the
my
moment. At the moment,
let me finish. I let you finish.
I'm just saying. Yeah, go on.
Let's let it finish. Go on.
That's not my point. Lukaku has been poor the last 5 games, but he's still going to play to get Lukaku in the momentum. It's the same thing. I'm not saying he deserves to play. I'm saying what Tuchel's going to do. I'm not saying what I'm going to do.
Yeah, all right.
That's why I'm saying Cho, Lukaku, Ziyech will all start tomorrow. And depending on Mount's fitness, it depends on Mount's fitness as well. So,
are you confident though? Yeah, you don't worry about this Al-Hilal team. You think we're
no,
right?
I'm not worried about this team because we should be beating them regardless of who plays.
Tomorrow, Chelsea are going to get knocked out by an Arab team, is what Sue is saying. Fair enough, mate. Klasref, what you saying, my man?
I'm not like sure if we're gonna play back four because this end of the day it's a cup game, so we're gonna do back three, I think.
Why? How can we play a back three if we don't have the? I mean, we've got James back, so do you think James will start?
Nah, James not gonna start for this game, but probably like final he might start. But end of the day, like cup game, and you don't want to play back what you call four. This is more of like a Premier League kind of like formation, and then obviously Champions League. So you're gonna prepare your team properly, like in back three.
Klasref, who would you play in the 3-4-3 then? Come on, tell us.
Who we got? Rudiger, Silva,
Aspie.
Aspie is playing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then put Aspie there.
Doing the next one. Aspie is right wing back.
Yeah, 1 second. I can't go for that.
Is he okay, Christensen?
Yeah.
So put him in for Aspie and put Aspie on the right winger back position.
Okay, so you want Krusty the Clown in, and then you want Aspie on the right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, bro.
And then who's in the middle?
Probably like Jorginho, obviously got to start on this formation. Even though I know a lot of people are a big fan of Kante. And then one of Kovacic or Kante, I'm not sure who's going to play, but one of Kante or Kovacic.
Who plays on the left? Alonso?
Oh, I think so.
We ain't got no one else, have we? Other than you play Cho there.
You could put
either Hudson-Odoi or Alonso. I think Alonso will play.
Werner not playing?
I'm coming to Werner. I think it probably would be Alonso because he's more like I mean, obviously he's better in attack and defense compared to Cho current, form. So I would probably have Alonso.
Jim, I'll see you later, guys.
All right, Redneck. See you later, mate. Take care. Who's your front three?
Lukaku, unleash the beast, man.
Yeah, you need the beast. Like you tell him.
Lukaku, Werner, and probably Pulisic.
Mount. Pulisic, yeah? You don't want no Mount. Okay.
Mount is injured, right?
No, he's back.
He's all right, yeah. He's all right.
Okay, then put Mount. I think put then Mount.
I don't think we if this team comes out, I don't think we win anything. Not when he went back. I'm sorry.
Bro, that right there. Oh my god. Alonso at wing back. Oh, we're finished.
Hey, no. You guys are gonna be in the mud when he scores the winner. Extra time.
Bro, you know what? The way Alonso starts the team is if he starts up front, because I've told everyone for time, Alonso is a striker. He's not a left back. He can't defend, but he can attack. He's a striker.
There you go. All right.
I think Chalobah plays into the Christensen.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
so do I. Yeah,
to be honest, I don't care either way. Both of them have been bang out of form recently.
Chalobah's been injured, bruv.
No, but Chalobah was poor against Liverpool. Do you see that thing he did against Mane? He just basically gave him the
name 3 more games that he's been poor.
Name me 3 more games where he's been poor, like Christensen. Go on.
All right, so he wasn't particularly great against Watford, was he?
Yeah, he was good.
Nah, he wasn't that great.
He was all right. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Now, listen, it's not Chalobah agenda. I just don't think that for someone who's not been playing so many games, and his last game I can remember on the top of my head, he wasn't fantastic. I don't think it's the right time to bring him back, especially if it's a big game.
Yeah, he'll be on the bench, Chalobah. He will come back slowly.
Mate, our best back three is Chalobah, Silva, and Rudiger, wouldn't it fit?
Yeah, it is, but Chalobah's been out. He's not been fit. I'm not just gonna throw him back in there because what happens if he's rusty?
We're playing Al-Hilal. Why are we playing seven defenders in this game?
We don't.
Not
That's
that
what I'm saying. That's
It's
Klazarev's
not that deep, fam. Like,
We're not doing this formation.
Yeah, you're
five anyway.
classic tactical.
we're acting
what's
like
it
we're
called?
playing Bayern right now. Like, this isn't Bayern Munich. Fuck is going on?
Munich, though. He's right. Why the fuck are we defending so
Yeah,
much?
I'm looking at this shit like, yo, we got Aspilicueta, Chalobah, Silva,
Klazarev.
Rudiger, Alonso. Like, who are we playing here? Is it Real Madrid? Like,
It's Klazarev.
I didn't want Chalobah. I mean, I wanted Christensen, by
No,
the way.
forget Chalobah. Your formation stinks. Why are we playing this against Al
Yeah,
Hilal?
because we need to get used to this formation.
Guys, respect Al. What are they called again? Al Hilali.
Hilal.
you see? No, hold on. You see what you just said there? You
Yeah,
asked
no,
us
I know
what
the
they're
name.
called.
I know the name.
I'm
I
not
know the name.
respecting them, bro.
No,
You
no,
said
respect Al Hilal.
You said respect. You don't even know their name, bro.
No, exactly. They're called Al Hilal. Al Hilal. Yeah. Look, I actually watched the last match. I know the team they played was bad, but
I can't get off
not,
now because
God.
they're not a bad team.
What are you saying, Eric? Go on.
Yeah, I'm just saying that they're not a bad team, so we shouldn't take them lightly. So I know, it seems like we're overdoing it, but I rather overdo it and just get through than underrate them and get knocked out. So as strong as possible.
So what's strong for you? 4 at the back or 3 at the back?
I think we'll do 4 at the back. I don't think Chalobah and Reece James won't get involved too much. I don't think they'll start. So I think we'll go 4 at the back. I think we might see people coming off the bench, but most likely 4 at the back. Similar formation to similar lineup to what we did against Plymouth.
Plymouth, yeah, you're right though. I agree with you. Is this what was that? Free time?
No, Eric Blue. That's the win.
Oh, sorry, Eric Blue. Yeah, you're right, Eric Blue. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do.
Why isn't Havertz starting? Good point. I'm not. Again, this is not what we want. This is what we think Tuchel's going to do. I would like to see Havertz.
No, disclaimer, Jim. This is classic.
I mean,
this is classless.
Let's just quickly get it right. Lukaku doesn't deserve to start this game. I don't care what anyone says. Like he is not good enough.
Does Havertz deserve to start though?
Yes.
No one deserves to
start. I don't think either do. They both be crap.
Because this guy's played 8 games in a row and dropped 8 stinkers.
John, does Pulisic deserve to start?
I want to see Pulisic play, but in his position.
He scored for you.
The only 2 attackers right now deserve to start Ziyech and Mount. But
listen, Pulisic, out of all of our forwards, is one of the only, and I keep saying this, in terms of being direct and in front of goal, he's for me one of our best in front of goal. I'm sorry, he is. Cho can't hit nothing. Havertz can't hit. Werner can't score.
I think Ziyech is our best. James Ziyech is our best at the moment. Yeah, he's the only one who's playing well. And who can yeah, Mount not too bad. I wouldn't say he's great.
Mount and Ziyech are the 2 good players for me.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. But the rest are the same.
Mount and Ziyech have consistently been played in the last couple of games. He doesn't play anyone else. He's trying to build that chemistry.
And they should consistently be played because they're only attackers who putting, maybe not performances, but at least output.
We played these 2 at the beginning of the season and they were shit, and I didn't want to see it again. Yeah, the only reason we're starting to see it work now is because he's actually being consistent with it. But at the beginning of the season, every time someone dropped a stinker, he'd switch him. And then
but he played Cho every game as well, and Cho's been rubbish. So.
No, this is what I've been saying, right? So as far as I'm concerned, I respect how Tuchel's tried to what it could. I respect how Tuchel's tried to play Lukaku into form and try to get a team together to gel. But unfortunately, there's a problem in that if you're not picking up after 6-7 games, you have to go. And I'm sorry, winning trophies is more important than your form because you're dispensable. You're not some next level generational finisher. You're not R9. You're not Drogba. You're not Benzema. You're not that kind of guy. If you're not going to play for the team and play yourself into form, then get lost.
2 weeks ago, none of our forwards deserves to start. Tuchel start with the same 4 for 4 games, despite them dropping stinkers, and they earned their spots. So the same energy for Pulisic and Havertz is what Rebecca is saying on that. Yeah, I mean, Dan. I mean, they're not consistent. Any of them are. I know Ziyech's in a good part of form, and now it's just about seeing him if he can kick on and be consistent in this formation. But there's barring Mason Mount, who again I think his form hasn't been great. I think his outputs have been there, but even his games haven't been the same as what they were last year. We haven't really had a consistent forward, have we? Really, this season.
No, I mean, part of it is when we just set that lineup up, or Pasha did his lineup, we had like 7 defenders. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of rotation that's been going on, a lot of injuries. I said this from time, like I would like to see the same front line for at least 5 games, right? Because we know, like we've had 20 something, 30 games now to understand that you flipping them out and in and out isn't gonna do anything for you. Like, and I think as fans, like you hope, like people were mentioning Pulisic now, right? You hope that he's been on the bench for a while, he's gonna come back and have a good game. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's gonna come back and have a shit game, and then you want Cho back in. So it's like you're just flip flopping in, out, in, out. I want to see players get a run of games, see if they can build chemistry. After 5 games, 5, 6 games, if you're not showing any chemistry, anything, then you get out the team. And you give Pulisic 5 full games, playing left wing, playing in his position, and then we see what we can build there. The chopping and changing, even though like these guys have been just shit, hasn't really helped. I don't think chopping and changing or the consistency. I mean, it doesn't apply to everybody because La Caca has played like 8 games in a row and he's been ass the entire time. So, not saying that it's always going to make a player play better, but we have to see like some kind of chemistry built. Last year, we knew it. Vernon missed almost every game, right? And a lot of our players weren't scoring every game, but we had the same front three, and they had some kind of chemistry, right? Because that's why we kept getting chances, even though we're missing them. Now there's no chemistry at all, so it's kind of like, but I mean, there is some chemistry. You see it building in certain players and certain sides. Um, and I think the right side is going to get a lot better when you have Reese come in, but the left side again. There's nothing. You're getting nothing from that side. Like
Yeah, it's
no
true.
creativity, no ball progression, no output, no consistency, and you have to focus on that and build that. That's how I feel about it. I'm not saying Cho is great right now. I think he's meted. He's like mid level to like low trash right now. But I want to see it's a little bit of chemistry, man. Like after the Club World Cup, let's see something else.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's shameless. Man said the top 5 teams in the world are City, Liverpool, Bayern, PSG, and Arsenal.
Let me come in on that before
you're whatever you're smoking, mate. You need to check that, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Arsenal aren't even top 5 in the Prem.
Hello.
Arsenal are even top. Then forget top 5. They're probably not even. I don't know. They're probably not even top 5 in.
Yeah, I know what he's doing. But what does he mean by that? Arsenal?
Can you let me have a say? I've got something to say about what.
Go on, quickly. We're gonna do score predictions, and then I've got to go because I've got to go out. Go on.
Wait a minute. We don't have chemistry, but it's hard for Tuchel. It's because none of them are showing anything. No one's scoring. But even if we keep the same top 3, we're gonna have the same problems. If they're not doing it, how is he gonna do it? By keeping the same forward line. If they're not, none of them are doing it. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's very hard for Tuchel at the moment. I feel sorry for him.
Because Nick, we've already tried the other option.
Yeah, but he has to. The thing
you've tried the other option already. Like you've tried flipping them out, in, out, in, out. It hasn't really worked.
We've tried everything,
and
it's still not
and you turn around. That's what
let's see what happens tomorrow. If one of them scores, he stays in the team. Whoever scores stays in the team. Out of the front line. If the defense are scoring, then you throw all the attacks out and just go with different players. That's what I would do.
Yeah, I mean, Becker's saying even if Pulisic started on the left wing and doesn't perform well, he's still more likely to put the ball in the back of the net. And there's no denying that Cho has had way more games time than Pulisic has. I would say in his in that position, yes, I agree. I do have to shoot soon, guys. So I'm going to quickly go to couch and then we do score predictions. I've got to go. Sorry, because I've got to go out. But still over 225 of you. Smash the likes. subscribe to the channel. Couch, what you saying?
What's up, fellas? Everyone good?
Oh, good, mate. Looking forward to the game?
Excellent. Yeah, of course, man. I mean, I just had to jump in because there's a couple of things I think we need to like be wary of right now. Like, we're not in our best form right now. We just went 2-1 in extra time to Plymouth Argyle. So the overconfidence the overconfidence that I'm hearing right now is, I don't know if that's placed in the right place. We're in no position to be talking about, you know, oh, we should be smashing this team. Like, we're not in any sort of form. So we have to take this match very seriously. Secondly, secondly, I don't know who we play up top. I'm not going to lie to you. All of these guys are out of form. There's not one player that fills me with any sort of confidence other than Ziyech right now. He's the only one that's...
Maybe we should put Tuchel's grandmother. She might score.
Tuchel have a grandmother? Okay.
I'm still running with it.
Maybe you can play, Nick. Nick, suit up, man. Suit up, Nick. You're up.
No, I think whatever happens, we should be beating these teams. We should win this cup.
We're not playing well. We're just not playing well. That's the problem. We're not playing well. And I agree. I think we should be playing with the players that have kind of been playing the most the last little while. Not because they've been great, but it's because if we start chopping and changing, and now in the semifinal, then a final, man, that could be real ugly. We're looking for chemistry right now, man, and we don't have any of it. You know?
Yeah, but on the defense, I think honeymoon period is over. Ziyech has done brilliant in Premier League and whatever. He needs to be now in the bench. Like, we need to put our big guys up there.
We had lack of against Plymouth Argyle. We had lack of match fitness. That's why we weren't as sharp as usual.
Like, we have made Ziyech fan base really happy. Ziyech has done amazing things.
It's not about a
now
fan
go
base.
back
He's
to
playing good. Krasnov is the only one who's playing good at the moment. So
but like, it's okay. We've done it. We've used Ziyech. Now he can sit, relax, and enjoy.
Why would you sit him when he's playing well? Why are you sitting somebody that's playing well?
Yeah, on a very easy formation, he's really doing really well.
Why are you sitting somebody that is performing well? That's what I understand. We're in the semi-final.
Now people listen. It's Feb. It's Champions League. We need to win it, and we need to have our proper big guys. Lukaku's, Werner up front with obviously Mount and Havertz making those, sub appearances. Obviously, Mount would probably start. So, like, I want the strongest team right now.
So
Rodrigo, what are you saying, my man?
Yeah, chilling, bro. Yeah, I just hear this guy, man. This guy is always on a mad one, isn't he? Yeah, I think obviously Ziyech is currently a better attacker, so he has to start. But I don't see anyone playing on the right wing, anyways. So Ziyech and Callum has to start. I think I don't know about Lukaku, man. We need to have a serious. I know you guys probably had, because I've just joined. You probably had a serious conversation about this guy, but I think I've had enough. I've had enough of him. He looks fat as well. Like,
it's not even that he looks fat. He plays fat. He just plays fat.
No,
that Dubai journey didn't help out.
You could see he has a belly now. He has like this.
That body now. Quick question on Lukaku. Do you think
size 24 boots?
Ask Lukaku to more occupied defenders than to make one of them?
4:30 UK time in the afternoon, Strip Bear is the game. That's what
I think. Jem, are you worried about Pereira? This guy always scores against us.
Yeah.
Is it our luck or why? He leaves the Premier League and then we
he goes there. He's gone for
it's freaking Al-Hilal,
mate. He's gone for the dollar. That's why he's gone for the dollar.
Yeah, halal. We can't lose to halal food, man. Come on.
Callum has to start. I love these guys, man. I would prefer Pulisic personally, but if Mount's not fit,
I agree.
But Pulisic has played too many games with the US.
Yeah, but he hasn't played a lot. He hasn't played that much. Yeah, he's maybe plays that he's not injured. Maybe he'd be on form. I think Pulisic has to play. Like Jem said, we can't keep putting Cho there and missing all these chances.
Yeah, he just needs
to, fair enough.
Definitely needs to practice on his finishing. Man.
Yes,
But Pulisic and what's his name, Cho, they play on the different sides. Pulisic on the right, and Cho is on the left.
And Cho's playing off the left at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I had a lot of like, listen, I was screaming at Cho. Like, I'm a big fan of Cho. I really like Cho.
Are you a
I want to
Choho?
give him another opportunity to.
Are you a
I was
Choho?
ready to be
Oh, you're a
upset
Cho
the last
fan now,
2
yeah?
days.
Okay.
Oh,
Are you a
listen,
Choho?
everybody knows it. Jen, you know them.
Yeah.
I'm the biggest Cho fan.
You're a
I was
Choho.
talking about his mental however, he has some issues with his mentality. But like on big games, I would actually prefer Cho sometimes because he does have a skills, you know. He do. I mean, I was like, okay, don't play Cho in the small games like in January's, in December. But when it comes to like Champions League, I really like Cho. I would also have Pulisic. I would like to have Werners and Lukaku. You know, like people are disappointed in Lukaku, but like trust me, he is 100 million striker.
Unfortunately, he's 100 million. He's 1 million.
I can't stop laughing.
I need to do score predictions because I've got, and I need to speed it up quickly because I need to shoot. Abs, what are you saying?
Not confident, but whatever. 2-1 Chelsea. Let's go.
2-1 Chelsea. Dan, what are you saying?
3-1 Chelsea.
3-1 Chelsea is what Dan's saying. He's going with a Werner hat-trick as well. And I'm going to play his little video that he done with me singing Timo. Timo. I've got that. I saved it, bro. I've got it. Nick Blue, what are you saying? I
don't think it'd be as easy as we all think. And I think Kepa will keep a clean sheet and be 2-0 for me. 2-0 is a good result to get to the final.
All right, Eric Blue.
For some, I have a feeling we'll concede. I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet, man. Unfortunately. Sorry.
That's because Kepa's in goal, isn't it, Eric?
No, it's not because Kepa's in goal. It's just because we haven't kept a lot of clean sheets for a while. I don't know if you guys noticed. It's very few and far between. So
yeah.
And we're struggling right now, right? Like Couch was saying, we're not scoring enough goals. We're struggling in games. I mean, Plymouth gave us a very tough time, right? So
I know, I was there. It was horrible, mate. It was horrible. It was horrible to watch. Yeah. I asked the guy next to me for a pillow and a duvet. I'd given up like 20 minutes in after they scored.
Yeah, I have a feeling that it's more likely. I was going to say 3-1. But I'm going to say 2-1. It's more likely that we'll concede 2 and have a 2-2 draw.
If we draw, go to the extra time and then pens, or is it straight to pens? I don't know.
I think it's straight to pens. I'm not sure. I think it's straight to pens.
I think it's
C1.
Yeah, I think it takes extra time first.
2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea is what he's saying there as well. What are you saying, Grey Wolves?
It'll be 3-0, but 2 late goals and Lukaku with a brace. It won't be that easy.
Oh, Lukaku with a brace. You love him, didn't you? You love him. Klazref.
Bro, like 4-0. Werner and Lukaku are playing. Why are we so like upset? Be happy for like Werner and Lukaku gonna bang goals.
Oh shit, Klazref, you're funny, man. All right, there you go. Werner, Lukaku are banging goals, is what Klazref's saying. Be happy, people. Rodrigo.
Yeah, 1-0.
Are you pouring your?
I was making a cup of tea.
I thought you're drinking water, man. You're like, drink water needs to play.
This is the first
drink
time
water.
I'm giving a score prediction. It'll be 1-0.
1-0. He just said it. We got him to say it. All right, cool. If we lose, Rodrigo, we're playing you. Don't worry. Couch, what are you saying?
Yeah.
Couch? You there?
I mean, he was here like
Defenders gets the winner.
He was here like a few seconds ago. I don't know what happened.
I know, because Couch disappeared. It's the internet.
This is internet something.
I'm going with a 3-1 Chelsea. I do think we'll concede.
2-1? One of our defenders score?
What did you say? I didn't hear you. Just come back.
2-1, one of our defenders scored. You guys get that?
Oh, yeah, we got that. 2-1 is what you're saying, yeah?
Oh, my God. Man said a 6-2, you know.
6-2? Sit down.
Abraham, he said, I suspect Al-Hilal will suffer 6-2.
I'm going with 3-1. I'm going to go with a Mason Mount goal. I'm going to go with a Thiago Silva header. And then I'm going to go with a Hakim Ziyech goal. 3-1. But we will concede. I think they will concede. Guys, sorry, I've got to shoot out. I've got to literally dip, otherwise I would have stayed for another half hour or so. But we are 9 likes away from 150. Still over 240 people here. Make sure before you leave, you smash the like button. And in the comments below, leave let us know your score predictions in the comments below, guys, as well. And if you're new, subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel before you leave as well. We'll be back tomorrow after the game for the reaction. So we'd love to see all of you back here as well for that. It'll probably be a bit later than after the game. Probably be about 8 o'clock, actually. So maybe an hour or so after the game, UK time. We'll do the match reaction show as well. Good show, guys.
Channel 4. Channel 4. You can watch it on Channel 4.
It's 4E. 4E, I know.
E4.
If you're in India, you can watch it on Reef. If you're in Austria, you can watch it on ORF. And if in the UK, Channel 4.
Channel 4 or E4?
There you go. Clatteriff is the new TV presenter for the world. So there you go. He tells you everything. But big up, everyone. Smash the like button, subscribe. See you all again soon. Up the Chelsea. Make sure we deal with this Al-Hilal team, brother, and get to the final. We need that mark, that badge on our kit so I can go and buy it. I'm sure most of you guys will.
I want this trophy.
Big up,
Lukaku
people.
comes to life tomorrow.
See you later.
We'll put all the haters.
La Casa.